I wanted to do one in relation to Lootcrate. If you haven't heard of Lootcrate, I'm going to put a description down below. There are some other Lootcrate videos out there, but I wanted to do one specifically for Australia. Wanted to sort of have a look. This is the first time I've ever gotten one. I've never received one before. Never tried any of the other types, and I wanted to see how it would compare in relation to getting it for $13 US over there. Over here, I think for us it's $29 and it's US, and then you convert that, and suddenly it's you're looking at $40. So it's starting to get up there in price. But I thought I would have a look and I would compare it. So this is what's come in the post. This is just came today. Nice little black box. A little bit disappointed with the packaging. The packaging did have a little bit, if you can see, on the sides, it kind of gaped open a little bit. I did find that there was a little button I saw, if you can just see that. There is a bit of a gap, and I could see one of the little buttons or badges was coming out from there. So I was a little bit concerned that maybe when it came in the post I would have been missing bits of it. So anyway, I thought that I would open this for you guys, and then you could see what it was like and whether it's worth it. And I'll do a couple of these, and then you can get an idea whether it's worth to get it in Australia. Alright, so we'll start unpacking it. As I said, I'm a little bit disappointed with the packaging. I maybe thought it could have been a little bit different, since it's got to come from all the way from the US. So it seemed to not really have that much holding it together. Okay, so let's see how we go. So this is our box. Pretty funky looking box. Crate packaging. Simulator 2015. Alright, so one of the first things here is a little Lootcrate badge. It says February 2015 play. That's right, that was the theme, was play. And this is the first thing I'll show you. Little badge. It's not too bad. And that's the thing that I thought was actually going to fall out. It was kind of sticking out of the box. What else do we have here? We've got a Money World. Oh, this is the one. I remember seeing this. This is the one that you can actually make your own mummy. So you draw on him. So he's a little figurine that they give you, and then you can create your own figurine in it. So you can have, you know, paint them and do all. So I think it's a competition too. But it even comes with a pen inside. I'll have to see how we go with that and whether or not we'll jump into it. Alright, so this is a deck of cards. Superflight, the Lootcrate deck. This is a 100-card version of the viral card game Superflight, designed exclusively for Lootcrate by Skybound. So, yeah, not too bad. What else have we got? Oh, we've got a hex bug. Look at that. I remember picking up some hex bugs in Japan, some little ones. This guy's a little bit bigger than what I've seen before, but he's pretty funky. So we've got a hex bug as well. Okay, what else have we got? This big long thing. This kind of looks like a poster. So, what's in there? Let's see what this is. Cut this, I think. Oh no, put a hole in it. Alright, so this is a Pac-Man poster. Also, we've got a Play Co-op Gaming History of Game Controllers. Shall we play? Just stuff in relation to game controllers. I don't know, it's kind of, I think it just goes through actually what's in this box for this month. Oh, it's got some funky. This here is a board game. Well, you pull the box apart and then you make a board game. Okay, what else have we got? We've got a book, Ready Player One, Ernest Cline. This book's the grown-ups Harry Potter, apparently. He's a screenwriter, spoken word artist and full-time geek. He lives in Austin, Texas with his wife, their daughter, and a large collection of classic video games. Ready Player One is his first novel. Anyway, that could be interesting. The Overland Awaits Your Captain. This is a Firefly online game. I think it's oh no, released. Yeah, it's a game. So it's basically a online game from the Firefly series. And this is gets you an assault rifle. So it's just a little gun to redeem in the game. This just tells you about the game, the packaging, how it's a game. Then the last thing. Okay. Then the last thing is some dice. So I believe the dice may be possibly in relation to this card game as well, but it comes in a nice little black velvet bag, which is quite cool. Now the only thing I am missing that I don't have was that when I placed the order I was able to pick, they were giving away a free keyring, and it was a Death Star keyring, and I've noticed that's not in here at all, which is a shame, but I'll contact them and let them know. But as I said, I was a little bit disappointed in relation to the way the packaging was, that it may not have held all the contents in properly. But not too bad. Some cool funky stuff. You can pull the box apart, as I said, and I think the whole purpose of it is to make some sort of board game out of the box, which is a good way of using the packaging and not, you know, just being something that you chuck out. So this is my first experience at the Lootcrate, and it's different. I can't say that it wasn't what I would expect. It was little bits and pieces. I definitely am a fan of dice, so, and I would imagine that most of the time Loot Crates are gonna have some things that you like and some things that you're not really into. I mean, I love figurines. Figurines are definitely something I think is cool. Not really a book person, although I do read some things online. I like cards, definitely like cards. The hex bugs would probably be fun. Just something little to muck around with. I think in all it's probably pretty good. Is it worth $40? I think it's probably pushing the realms of $40 being a bit too much for it. I think if we were in the US and we were only paying the $13, definitely a bargain. I think we'd definitely get ripped being in Australia. Will I do it again? Well, definitely, especially for the purpose of showing you guys here in Australia who are thinking of doing it and might be interested in it. This will give you guys a bit of an idea of what it's going to be like, and I think in all fairness we'll have to give it a couple of tries so that you guys can see whether or not it's definitely worth it, because this might only have a couple of things that we like in it, and it might not be worth. You might, you know, if you make your judgment on one, it's probably not going to serve the right purpose. You probably do have to look at a couple of them. But anyway, there you go. That was my first experience on the Loot Crate. The only bads, as I said, packaging. Didn't like the packaging at all. It seemed a bit loose, and it did look like when I first picked it up, this button was half hanging out, so I was a bit concerned maybe some other items might have fallen out. And the fact that I don't have my Star Destroyer in there, keyring, I would say it's either fallen out or they haven't packaged it. So a little bit disappointed with that, but overall it is okay. It was definitely fun opening. Alright, and I got glad that I had the experience to share it with you, and I'll do another one of these when the next one comes for March. See you guys, bye.